Here's what happened round 15 of the FIA Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Italy at Imola. Jorge Prado crossed the Fox shot line first for the 20th time this year, but by the time we reached turn 2, his teammate Tom Vial was right there, but he made a bobble, ran the outside. Darian Sanai on the Kawasaki took both KTMs, and by the time they reached turn 4, the American was in front. Olsen was there in 4th, but Vial's race came to an end shortly afterwards. Darian Sanai then couldn't get out of the corner quick enough at the start of lap 2, and as quick as that, there was a new leader. Sanai then also succumbed to Thomas Kjær Olsen on lap 4 when he was pushed back to 3rd place, and Ika Larinaga, who made a good start, was on the wrong end of Matej Spoirame, eventually came home in 7th place. Sanai then eventually faded back to around about 9th place, but then with 2 laps to go, he would not finish the race. Prado, though, a winner for the 25th time in race 1. MXGP race 1. Tim Geiser going for the World Championship in MXGP, but it was Arno Tones on the Monster Energy Wilbo Yamaha that rounded out the turn first and crossed the Fox pole shot line for the 4th time this year. Alongside him, Glenn Koldenhoff. Gauthier Paulin was in there as well, so too Geiser and Pauls Jonas. Geiser tried to find his way past Tones. The two collided, lost a few positions in the process. All of a sudden, they were in about 5th and 6th place. Paulin, though, lost his lead to the standing construct KTM of Koldenhoff on lap 4. And then Geiser threw it down the track spectacularly just after he got into 2nd. Roman Febvre was next to throw his Yamaha down the hill as well. He crashed out from 3rd, but it was Koldenhoff who was victorious for the first time this year in race 1. Geiser crossed the line in 5th behind Seward, Paulin and Tones, and that was enough for him to claim his 2nd MXGP title. We had a new world champion in Tim Geiser. MX2 race 2. And despite getting to the corner first, he ran wide, and it was the 193 of Jago Geerts who crossed the Foxhole shot line for the first time in MX2. But by the time they reached turn 2, Prado was back in front ahead of the Belgian. Behind them, Ika Larinaga got pushed back to 4th immediately by the hard-charging Thomas Olsen. And again, another disastrous race for Tom Vial. He would not go past lap 1. Geerts fell. Larinaga ran into the back of him, and Geerts had to come back from 7th to an eventual 5th place. Maxime Renault was on a bit of a charge as well. He made his move on both of the F&H Kawasaki's to get himself up into 4th place, as Geerts was also closing in. Sterry lost a position to his teammate Jacobi. Nick Lapucci, a wildcard, fell from 10th. Eventually came home in 16th. Adam Sterry, though, out of the race after hitting his head on his handlebars. He was in 7th place at the time. Valandren fell from 3rd, but did not lose any more positions. Prado crossed the line, though, to win his 26th race of the season. Thomas Olsen was 2nd. Valandren, Renault and Geerts, your top 5. But in the overall, it was Prado. His 29th career victory, his 14th in 2019, edging out Olsen and Renault, who was on the podium for the first time in his MX2 career. Prado now leads Olsen by 130 points as we head to Sweden next weekend, round 16. Jago Geerts up to 3rd in the championship now.
Well, it was an amazing day. Yesterday felt very good. Today the track was very challenging, so I had to stay on 2 wheels to get it done. And good starts, good riding, safe riding, and I got a win. For sure, the championship is coming to close. So let's try to keep going this way, because we are doing a fantastic 2019 season. So.
MXGP race 2, and with the title wrapped up, Geiser was looking for a good start, but it was Glenn Koldenhoff who crossed the Foxhole shot line ahead of everybody else for the 3rd time this year. Behind him, Tommy Searle in 2nd, but he got caught napping by Jeremy Seward early on as turn 2. Geiser was there in 4th, Febvre in 5th, just behind the 41 of Pauls Jonas. Tommy Searle started to drop back, and by the end of the first lap, he was already down to 7th as Arno Tones went off track and had to fight his way back from 25th. With Koldenhoff out front, the battle for 2nd was these 3 guys: Seward, Geiser and Jonas. Simpson out of the race on lap 5 from 10th place. Geiser eventually muscled his way past Siwa to move into second, but then ran wide. Siwa got back past the world champion, and then it was a mistake from Siwa. Eventually, Geiser found his way through around the halfway mark. Gauthier Paulin made this pass on Pauls Jonas to move into fourth. That's where he would stay. Koldenhoff crossed the line, though, for his first ever double moto win in MXGP and in his career, actually. Geiser crossed the line second. Siwa was third, Paulin fourth, Jonas fifth. Koldenhoff wins his first Grand Prix in MXGP since 2015 in Latvia. Siwa, a career best in second in MXGP. Geiser, third overall for the new champ. And in the championship, Geiser, of course, world champion. Siwa, second. Paulin now 41 points behind in third.
Means a lot, you know. It's been a while, and I never go 1-1 in MXGP class, so it's my first time, and I'm really happy for everyone who helped me out, and it's amazing.